And we're live.
Yay!
What shit?
A wonderful race. I don't know.
Indeed.
Little music in the back. Everyone, hello everybody. Welcome to another chill in chat stream. We're having a good time today. It's myself with the blushy and the fox.
Yo,
Old man.
young
Instead of the fox and the hound, we have the fox and the blush.
That's
And I'm here.
And I will make you blush.
So today is a day where we're just gonna chill, talk, and have some good times with y'all. Y'all can ask us questions, and you know, you may or may not answer depending on how we're feeling about the question. But yeah, you can talk to us about our videos, about our other streams, about our wonderful merch that Blush has designed because they're amazing at what they do. Because Blush designed all the stuff that you're seeing on the screen right now. Everything except the little QR code at the bottom. So, yeah.
Hey, look, Napoleon ice cream.
Yep, still there. Just behind Blush's head right now. Johnny is asking how we're doing today.
tired.
Doing good.
VFO5 says hi, new subscriber. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your
Welcome.
stay here. I'll just chill and talk and such. Star Angel and Katie says, I have a question. May I ask it, please? This is going to be a blanket statement. You do not have to ask if you can ask, for that is already a question you were asking. Just ask away. That is all.
Man.
Meh.
How many years have we voice acted? That's a relative question. Because for fun, I've kind of been doing it for forever.
Yeah.
For many years.
Two.
Quite literally.
We've been happy to have you for every. Apparently, Xfinity's
Yes.
computer's being a bit of an asshole.
Ah, yes.
So that's... Johnny's still recovering from yesterday's stream. Yesterday's stream was a bit crazy. No joke.
Fucking Looney Tooney.
I'm innocent.
So everyone, let's see. Are we ready for the new episode of Hell of a Boss? I would like to think so.
Just happy it didn't come out on my fucking day.
I know. Honestly, I wish it wouldn't come out on your streams because it bugs me whenever it is on one of your stream days. But it just happens to be Saturday. Those-
What you gonna do?
Behind the couch are those South Park versions of our OCs? Yes, actually. For those who didn't know, Blush designed and drew those for when we played the second South Park game, the Fractured But Whole, the one that's superhero themed. Those were all of our superhero personas, which I still love that collection of characters. I still think it would be fun if in time we did like just genuine / non-South Parkified superheroes. that'd be interesting.
Cool.
What all do we talk about? Without trying to sound like an asshole, whatever the fuck we feel like. It's 18 plus, so we'll answer saucy questions as long as they're not, straight up, personal shit. I mean, you can ask some personal stuff, but don't be surprised if we don't feel like answering it.
I'm a Virgo. No, I'm not.
You play one.
Yeah, I do.
Hello, CT Quenzi.
Technically, I played 2 Virgo.
Hello, upgraded Titan. Well, you play someone who represents Virgo, but that doesn't necessarily mean they are a Virgo. Ain't that right, Flesh? You want to know how I know that? Because I remember the lore!
The fuck is even that? Look what Flat just put in a Patreon exclusive Discord stream chat.
I'm frightened.
The
I
fuck
said was all
is
the
even that?
The fuck?
The fuck?
Okay, this is gonna sound weird. It looks like a weird fucking mishmash of Mega Man, Shovel Knight, and Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh
I mean,
my god, yeah.
That's a Warhammer 40k.
Fine art.
Miniature.
Says Flat.
Is it?
No, it's not.
No, I meant Fox.
Yeah, that's a Warhammer miniature.
Just. Oh, it's
Flat
seen
just-
some shit.
And he just totally fucked it up. What the hell?
Gonna say Flat just
Some
comes in. I
shit.
painted it myself.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Hell, not to hurt his feelings. But shit. No, you're fine.
Abandoned reason.
Yep, that's pretty much right. Actually. I mean, if you painted it just to be... God damn it, I really can't look at this son of a bitch.
I can't look at it.
I'm just picturing Patrick. Look at it! Look at it! I want you all to look at it!
I refuse.
Fair enough. Hey, Rain's computer turned on. Yay!
Yay.
Hello. Tom.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a banger job.
Nice.
That's pretty damn good. Okay.
That is good. I like
Can
it.
you say my name? My name.
My name. Next
My
question.
My diaper.
So close.
Yeah. I mean, very close. Good job, Flat.
Is that Flat saying it?
Sure.
That's part of the lore I didn't know about.
Hello! Yes, I'm glad you think that we are funny.
Take a shot.
What is our favorite comic that we've posted on the channel?
Ooh.
That's an interesting. I feel like that's one that can
And the-
change frequently.
Mm.
Mhm.
Especially because if you're not following us on Down the Foxhole, we have even more comics there that don't show up here. Original comics.
Mm.
So.
Well, right now.
Again, if we're counting both channels, that could vary because we have some. We actually have one that I'm working on right now that I'm really excited to see how it comes out. Like I was about to start getting the pages ready before the stream. But you know, I've been enjoying Seeds of Doubt that's been ongoing, and I really like blending families. I know those are newer ones, but I do enjoy those.
Kind of wish we could get back to the war comics.
Yeah, it's one of those things where those just the artist is still on hiatus. They haven't even been on their Twitter in forever. They had personal stuff come up, so it is what it is. I just hope they're doing okay.
Yep. Same.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the one I did where I was playing Vox, and it was the whole. You cheeky bastard! You cared for me.
I thought you were gonna say the baby moth.
Okay,
Oh.
Baby Moth was actually fun. Was also fun.
The one with Jessica, that was
Jessica, yeah, that was.
Don't go.
bitch. That was heated and chilled.
Yeah.
Let's see,
Jessica, what did Jessica say?
Don't
go
go.
ahead.
That bitch.
Here, warning. How long is this gonna be? Again, without trying to sound rude, it's just being honest. As long as we want it to. We usually go for about 2 hours minimum, just so we can have some fun time talking with our groups and our peeps.
Hello, Emerald.
Oh well. Apparently, I'm gonna turn my gain down for this. But apparently, hi, liked our video on TikTok. Did y'all hear the
Yeah.
Yeah, heard the scream.
Yeah, cool. To ensure you that I am not pivot.
You fib, perish the thought. Now lying. That's.
Oh, no.
Understand.
No. A different fucking
God.
one. Ah!
Eh.
Vlad, stop cursing the fucking stream chat.
Lush, how are you feeling? Are you feeling better? I think they were here yesterday when we were having the rain.
Oh, well, I've been passing out a lot today.
Oh no.
Yeah, thankfully, like, yeah, I've been in bed every single time, thank God. But my body's just like, yeah, no, you're not staying awake, no, just no, just no. So yeah, I'm okay, but meh. Bye. Do you like cats? Yes.
Mm-hmm. I have two.
So do I.
I have many cats.
Two.
Two.
I also have a chicken dog.
No.
Chicken dog. I'm so confused. Anyone who doesn't know the lore.
And I have a smiley dog.
Long story short, I took a picture of my dog and he was running, so he looks like a fucking chicken.
Yep, so ever
There you
since
go.
he's been called Chicken Dog.
What are we doing right now?
Talking.
Sitting.
Yeah, not you're on a screen.
He's sitting on the screen.
I'm sitting down in a chair while on the screen. There we go.
You know what I need to do, Blushes? I need to blur him out, so that way he can come on and be like one of those like anonymous TV things, and just be like,
Yeah, so I'm not really sure what to say, but it was a harrowing account, honestly. It was frightening, really. I feared for my life.
you know, it's talking about like those.
Husk stole the last chocolate. Val's coming after him.
Feared for my life.
Well, you know what I mean. Like it's one of the. I was trying to be like for one of those fucking. For the sake of their safety, this witness's
Oh yeah.
identity has been concealed. So.
I made a mistake and stole Val's last chocolate.
On a slightly different note, I only have two more stages to run. Do that thing. Excuse me. Hello, Nikito.
Hi, Naki.
Nikito gets to see all the amazing work that Blush has done with our set.
Yeah, he's been telling me to go back to bed all day.
Huh.
I did. Admit.
I've had calamari once. It wasn't that bad.
I've had it. Don't like it.
Like it.
Emiru, best of luck on your final school year, and may your graduation go swiftly and painlessly. Naki's like, you need rest.
Sweet.
No.
Let's be like, I already slept today.
And now I have to do it
I have to
again.
do it again.
We talked about this before, but I want to bring it up again. If you're wondering why we're promoting our other channel, Down the Foxhole, so much, well, there's plenty of good reasons, and proof that some people don't watch all of our stuff all the way through. We got a comment yesterday.
Oh, another one.
Another one?
A specific.
Okay.
Add it to the list.
This was on part 3.
Oh, this was a...
So this was like literally on the new comic yesterday. My regular comic dub channel has only just posted part 2, and I couldn't stand not knowing what happens next. LOL. I'm so glad I found this. I'm 100% subbing. This person had commented on part 1. I hope part 2 comes out soon when part 1 just went out. For that channel.
Oh.
So this is someone. Nikito, I apologize. I don't quite understand that one.
I don't know.
Telling me to lower the volume, I can lower it. It's already at like 5%. That's down to 3. Hello, Dragon Girl. But yeah, no, yeah, it's like, we say at the end of every video, like, hey, you know, we have a different channel where we post our stuff up to a week early. And hell, not only that, but we actually had fucking, like, community posts that said, hey, this is our other channel that we post stuff up to a week early on. People seem very hesitant to actually want to follow said channel, and then they get surprised when we have stuff up faster than on the other channel. It's like fucking. What do you want? What do you want from us? Hi, Nanako. Mally says, decorate their room. Tomorrow they'll be painting the skirting and walls. When that's done, they'll put 3D wallpaper up. Ooh.
Fancy.
And yes, we do like foxes. That's why our second channel is called Down the Fox.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of the reason. The other reason is because it's a reference to Alice.
Yep. God damn it. What does the fox say? Give me all your cash. Here's a stick up.
Oh my god.
Seriously, give me all your cash.
No.
Oh, okay. I need money.
So I.
Do you eat avocado?
No.
Yes.
Says they had a great birthday 2 days ago. They got South Park plushies, stickers, and Sonic Team Racing, and turtle
Ooh.
pie.
Not turtle soup.
Turtle pie?
Use the shell as a shell.
Oh.
Johnny says they get really invested in the multi-part dubs. We find a lot of people do, which the next one. So I'm gonna be honest. This is my way of breaking it to you. It's sad but true. Seeds of Doubt. It's going to be a minute before we get part 4 out. The artist has kind of been on hiatus for that, and there's not enough currently there to make a full part 4. So it's pretty much until that's done and ready that we'll get part 4. But we are about to start a new non-Hazbin or Hell of a Boss multi-part comic.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that means
The
you gotta
guest.
follow on Down the Foxhole, or else you won't see it.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
You know what I did today that I haven't done in a long time?
What?
That's
Stay
a loaded
vague
question.
with the naming because we're not sponsored. But I actually made my beverage of the powdered beverage mix with a little sugar and water.
Okay.
I haven't done that in quite a long time.
You've been having the carbonated more than anything.
And apparently, Dylan likes to ship Alastor and Angeldust. How adorable. Get out.
Gross.
No, that's fine. Look, ship it. The way we honestly feel this, unless it's illegal, ship who you want to ship. Just don't be an asshole about your ships.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Yes. The man is a jackass and is ruining that website. Did you see that
Okay.
the thing he tried to do most recently that he's actually not able to to do. But then afterwards, his PR team was like, "Oh no, that's not what he meant."
No.
He was trying to remove the block feature.
What?
Yeah, he was trying to remove the block feature from the site.
Wow.
Oh, but get this. He wasn't trying to actually do that. Which is good because he literally couldn't. Apparently that's actually illegal to have in the UK.
Yeah. You have to have the option to.
It also went against Google and Apple's Play Store, so he would have had to remove the app too. But now apparently what he was trying to do, and this is honestly really fucking pathetic, is what he was trying to do was trying to make it so that trying to think of how they worded it. He was trying to make it so that if you blocked someone, you couldn't see their stuff, but they could technically still see yours.
That's even worse.
Oh yeah, a lot of people were like, so basically he was trying to make it so he could still see what people who blocked him were saying about him.
Yeah, basically.
Dummy.
A lot of people are like, yeah, we hate it as well. Dylan apparently thinks that Alastor and Angel is a good fit because opposites attract. Only in chemistry. In math, if you put two negatives together, they become a positive. So think about that.
BRB.
Okay. Obviously, Blush, I don't expect to hear back from that thing that I was telling you about earlier, but if I do, I'll let you know.
Okay. Topito.
I hope I do too. I just, unlike George Michael, I do not have faith.
But you gotta have faith.
I do not have faith. Baby! Oh my god. How do you guys feel about all these AI covers that have been showing up on YouTube? It's such a tricky thing. In my opinion. Because there's like... I'm not gonna lie and say that I have not seen a few that have made me at least chuckle with some of them. I think there's one actually I saw that I wanted to share with you just for the sake of, being able to chuckle a little bit at it. I think it depends on intent. Intent definitely matters. If we wanted to make some grand thing, like for example, a lot of people know this, that I had rewritten some of the songs from Hamilton to be a giant parody, but have it retell the story of the anime Death Note. Now, if after all the original work I did, rewriting the lyrics to make it how I saw it and all that stuff, if after all that shit, I just had it where I had AI replicate the English dubbed voices of the anime to sing the songs, and then even worse, if I tried to profit off of it, that's fucked up. Now, I also think it also depends expressly on the people who are involved. I know for a fact that there are quite a few voice actors that and not even voice actors, just people in general, who have expressly said that they do not want any of their likeness to be utilized in AI because of reasons such as some of the random shit that we've been seeing. I know one of the things with was it Erica? Erica Lindbeck?
I think so.
Yeah. Her issue was that besides the obvious, I think one of the big issues was that they were using her stuff. Take this with a grain of salt. I do not remember the 100% quote, so take it with a grain of salt. But I believe part of the issue is what they were using her voice to say was stuff she would never be okay with saying.
Mm-hmm.
Which is understandable, you know. You gotta respect people's boundaries and shit. Well, what was the one I saw? Because the one I saw that I was thinking about, I literally only wanted to share it because it was such a, like, wow, what even is this type thing. Pull it up on my phone real quick. Oh, yeah. I know what it was now. I'll share it later. But it, like I said, it to me it really, really depends. What I don't condone, and I think we're all in this arc of not condoning this, is when people want to try to use that to take away from other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example,
Amen.
okay? Well, obviously, we have the obvious one here with blush and with visual art. But
Mm-hmm.
again, you know, intent matters. I've seen you, like, or at least heard you talk about the potential uses there of maybe you have something in mind, even if it's like just with yourself, and you want to see, like, you want to have a little bit of a different perspective because you're having an art block moment. To me, that's totally cool if you want to use that as a way to look into something without necessarily having it be a use of I'm using this and I'm going to profit off of this. I've seen plenty of people who have used that kind of stuff as sort of their own prompt, and then they'll build something off of that.
Yeah, I don't
That's-
mind it in that way.
Yeah, and some people have said that even there it's kind of a very gray area, because who's to say that even then the AI that was used to make what you are using as a base now, what if that's not even what if even that wasn't ethically made, even though you're not using that for your final result still? So it's very tricky. But like, we've seen a bunch of, there was a big thing recently about someone who used AI for a lot of voices on something, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give this guy credit where it's due. He was a filmmaker. He wanted to show off his visual stuff that he made. He got into some heated water because he used AI voices because he didn't have any voice actors. Proof that the community can actually work together and not just put people down, which I'll get to that in a second, actually, is that friggin' when he apologized and offered to redo it with other voices, with voice actors, if people wanted to do it, and he wouldn't even worry about, you know, like, he wasn't trying to monetize it to begin with. He just wanted to show off his visual stuff. People in droves actually went to support of, like, yeah, I'll voice in this if you want. But a lot of people were just immediately like, burn this guy at the stake. He is ruining things. He is fucking shit up. It's like, it's horrible. And it's like, I'm gonna slightly go off for a slightly different tangent, but it is related in one way, and I think you picked that up relatively quickly.
I missed a popcorn moment.
We were
we're
talking
about
about
to
AI
start a
stuff.
popcorn moment.
Yeah, about to start the
okay.
popcorn moment. Why the fuck does there have to be so much goddamn hate in the world?
Mm-hmm.
And I will get specific. Why does it why does it get so much there's so much hate for multiple things? I was talking about this, right? And I know in journalism or whatever the fuck they want to call it nowadays, there's always going to be an angle. You got to play to the angle or else you're going to fucking fall down and you're going to lose the audience or some other bullshit. Okay, whatever. Fuck it. I was talking about this recently, how there has been multiple times, like weeks in a row, where it'll be opening weekend for a movie, like literally opening weekend. The Sunday of the opening weekend, you'll get crap like, this movie bombs at the box office. And it's like, it has not even been a week. It's literally been a weekend. Can you really say that it is a bomb at this point? And we talked about this recently. One of the ones I had issues with was they did that shit for fucking Elemental. And then like a month later, it's like, Elemental continues to sell well at the box office. It's like, oh, but I thought this movie bombed. Didn't it? I thought I could have sworn, I might be mistaken, but I could have sworn that I had heard, pray tell, that this movie bombed. So how is it still making money at the box office? Like, fucking... And here's the thing. I saw literally a 1-2 switch this weekend. For those who don't know, the new DC movie Blue Beetle came out this week. Now, here's the thing. I don't watch, like, cable TV a lot, and I have YouTube Premium, so I don't really get access to a lot of ads so easily. But I'm still on places like, the Twitter and the Book of Face, etc. And you get ads on there. I hadn't seen a damn ad about this coming out until, like, the last week. My dad actually watches cable. And he hadn't really seen any ads until about this past week. So if you wanted to say that the movie bombed, this is one of the times where I actually would have said, yeah, well, I think it was low marketing because I literally have not heard anyone even talk about this other than that it was coming out at some point. Here's the thing. Friday and Saturday, you know what I see? I see articles about how Blue Beetle skyrockets past Barbie sales for this week's at box office. It's the first movie since Barbenheimer to actually knock Barbie off of the top of the list at the box office for the weekend. Oh, okay. It must be doing really well. Today, the disappointing opening weekend box office of Blue Beetle. Make up your fucking mind!
They can't. That's just it.
No, I know, because there's a narrative. There's the narrative of people just don't want to go see the movies. Yes, they do. You're just wanting to twist it to make it look like they're not. You're trying to make it look like people don't care, and so why should we pay people their jobs? Why should we pay the writers? Why should we pay the actors? Yes, I'm turning this into a thing about the strike, because we support that shit here. Fully. But here's the thing. You want to talk about... Okay, like I said, that's quote-unquote journalists. They're going to say whatever they want to get their clicks. I get it. It's clickbait. It's bullshit. Whatever. We have a philosophy at this channel. It's a personal one of mine. I know I've said it to multiple people here, and I feel like a lot of people here agree with me on the team, and I feel like a good bit of people of our audience do as well. And that mentality is, if you're not doing anything that is going to harm someone, and, to an extent, as long as it's not illegal, do what you want, love who you want, and just be happy. Do what makes you happy. Also, no, these are not gotchas. These are just drawings that Blush made that are amazing, and way better than anything on Gacha Life.
Or not gotcha.
I don't know why people see this. They're so much better than anything on Gacha Life. I don't see why people think they are. But anyway, so the reason I bring this up is because there are so many times I'm seeing this stuff, right? And it's like, this show was canceled because of blah, blah, blah. Now, obviously, there are going to be some people that enjoyed whatever this show or movie was, right? Like, statistically, there's going to be people who enjoyed it. very rarely are you going to have any show or movie where nobody in the world is going to enjoy it. Oh well, guess they can't enjoy it. Why? Because anyone who doesn't will shove it down your throat how much they hate it. Because you get stuff like an indie person is making a show and it happens to be about, I'm just going to make something up. It happens to be about a tuna fish named Roy who just wants to make it big in the big city, but he's a fish. He can't live on land. Can he find a way to come over this disability to be able to live out his dreams of living in NYC? Oh, that's a stupid fucking premise. Fuck whoever came up with that. It's garbage, and they should feel bad, and they should feel shitty that they came up with such a stupid fucking premise. I'm glad that shit never got funded. I'm glad it never got made. The pilot was really enjoyable. It was shit, and you have shit taste for enjoying it. How dare you find enjoyment out of the little things in life? It's like, fucking, who filled you with so much goddamn hatred that poor Roy can't try to make it big as a Broadway star because you want to poison the water in his fish tank?
Oh my god.
You okay?
Yes.
Doesn't help that my music stopped because it reached the end of that folder. So that was just like dead silence as I got really heated. But it's true. I've seen so many things where people want to talk shit about something of like, okay. So for example, we all know, it's not even controversial to say this because it's sadly just been, again, shoved down our throats, that there is a handful of people who did not care for She-Hulk, the show. Now, I personally enjoyed it as someone who did not read the She-Hulk comics. I'm saying this to prove a point, because for anyone who says that I have no right to say that, my father, who not only did read the She-Hulk comics, but still has a mountainous stack of She-Hulk comics from the 80s, also enjoyed the show. So there is a handful of people of all types that enjoyed it.
What? So you're saying that you're one of these people that have a different opinion than other people?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my god.
But
Oh
here's
my god.
But here's the thing, right? They do something that's slightly different than one other version of the thing. It's anarchy. It's bullshit. It's how could they possibly even think of calling this whatever it is, because it's not like how I want it to be. It's how this person wanted it to be. And if you look at it as its own I've seen this so many times. I've said this so many times that I feel like I'm getting a broken record moment here. If you're watching any sort of adaptation of anything, if you're watching a movie that was based off of a book or a TV show based off of a play or a video game or whatever, do not look at it as an adaptation. You need to look at it as its own thing. If nothing else, think of those movies that are based on real events, and then you find out that none of the real events happened. There's so many movies where it's like, based on true events. The true event is that this person knocked on this person's door and said hello. That's the true event that this whole 2.5 hour epic movie is based off of.
I feel like Jurassic Park. I did. Thought it was a great movie. Nothing like the fucking book.
Yeah, or at least decently different. I'm sure it's one of those where I'm sure you can make the parallels. But
yeah,
you got to enjoy it as its own thing if you're going to truly enjoy it. I have said this about a couple of things. I'm gonna get specific about this one. I apparently this has become the chameleon rant stream. But fucking oh look, speak of the devil. I pull up the fucking Twitter app and sure enough, right here, Elemental is now number 2 highest grossing animated film of 2023, but it bombed. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Sorry, it bugs me. But I digress.
No, I
So
get
I'm gonna get specific here, right? Okay. Few people may be familiar with this. This musical that came out a few years ago. Be More Chill. Very, very interesting and entertaining show. Now, the characters are not the best characters. That's the other thing too, is when people want to be overly critical. If a show is getting big enough to be trending on every fucking social media platform, why does it need to be the most perfectly written thing?
Let people enjoy what they're enjoying.
Exactly. This is because I'm not gonna lie, Be More Chill almost got to like that Hamilton status of people being like, I don't get why everyone loves this so much. It's not that great. It's something that they can enjoy in the shitty world that we're currently living in. Let us have this.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll actually give y'all a little synopsis because I think y'all would find this somewhat interesting. Main character, Jeremy, high schooler. He's a loser. He often has to get rid of his urges, all that kind of stuff. He's very nervous, and he even, has some little tics that he, does to help alleviate some of his stress. He sees that the love interest of his is signing up for the school play, and he wants to sign up with it too because maybe they'll be able to act together, and who knows, maybe something can happen there. Of course, he's nervous as all hell and all that stuff. Well, he finds out about this thing called a SQUIP, and that is an acronym that stands for Super Quantum Unit Intel Processor. It's basically a little oblong pill that's a freaking supercomputer, and once you swallow it, with green Mountain Dew. Yes, it has to be green Mountain Dew. Look, that's actually part of the story. It activates the SQUIP. It enters your bloodstream, connects to your brain, and tries to help improve your life. Essentially, it will help you with your main goal, but it'll help you with other ways too. Like, for example, one of the things is, like I said, he is he's a chronic masturbator.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, the SQUIP, who talks to you basically telepathically, but you actually hear it in your head. Basically, he says, "Okay, so you know what? We're gonna solve this. We're gonna kill two birds with one stone. One, anytime you think about sex, you're gonna do 10 push-ups.
Damn.
This will do two things. One, this will stop your habit of doing that, and two, it will get you in shape. And this is one of the things where it's like a stepping stone of, oh, this will eventually lead her to possibly be interested in you because you're taking better care of yourself." So it's like, okay. And some people use different scripts for different reasons. Sometimes someone wants to just be better in school. Some people want to feel more confident, which is kind of what our main character wants to do. Some people want to be actors, so they'll use scripts to help them act better, that kind of stuff. It's an interesting little concept. Because apparently these things are like from Japan, but they haven't been tested by the FDA, so they're not here yet in the States. So he had to get them like bootleg and all that stuff. And it's really interesting. Now, this musical was based off of a book, believe it or not. The book and the musical go completely different in the second half. And I mean fucking completely fucking different. Like in the show, the script is like, hey, your best friend, yeah, you can't hang out with him anymore. Because he's linked to Jeremy 1.0. Jeremy 2.0 has street cred and you can't interact with him. Whereas in the book, the script is like, you need to take some time away from him for now. Build up your credit with the cool kids, then you can bring him in and he'll be cool with you. Okay. Now some people would be like, that would be a interesting but small change, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
No. Because here's where it gets crazy. I apologize, there's going to be slight spoilers. In the book, he is trying to help Jeremy out. The SQUIP is trying to help Jeremy out the entire time. In the play, it goes straight up Audrey 2. Not in that it kills Jeremy, but that it wants SQUIPs to basically take over the world.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like, excuse me?
Big fucking difference.
Feed me, Jeremy.
Now, here's the thing. Even if you want to say, that seems like a bit weird as an adaptation. In this one, it even weirdly works. Okay? In the book, there's a moment where once the squip is activated, he's like, let me go ahead and start you off with some new clothes. That's going to start to change your image a little bit and might help things out. So they go to the store and he looks up certain things. He's looking at different shirts, and one of them is a shirt of Eminem. This this book came out in like the early thousands for reference. Now he's like, go ahead, get that shirt. And Jeremy gets it. He wears it the next day to school. And in the book, it turns out Eminem has died at this point. Eminem died the previous night. But the squip somehow knew to get the Eminem shirt to wear for the next day. The squip explains that through basically the neural net circuitry, like the system that the squip is working on, is able to pull different information from the universe around them to figure out potential outcomes of things. And it just so happened that at that moment, in that universe, Eminem had passed. If not, he just would have had a new Eminem shirt. It just happened to work out that way. But knowing that it could pull out possibilities of different alternate things happening, my thought is, okay, so this is an alternate universe in which the squip actually goes batshit crazy in the musical. And it kind of works within the continuity of the book. It has happened to be a different outcome. And it kind of worked out. In either case, both of them are really, really good. I recommend.
Never would have guessed.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
By the way, I love it. I actually have the vinyl of the original off-Broadway soundtrack because the on-Broadway one's not as good, I'll be honest. And it's a 2-record set. And the records are Mountain Dew Green and Mountain Dew Red.
Nice.
Like I'm sorry, y'all know I am a sucker for really good marketing.
That is good marketing. I like that.
Oh, someone subscribed because of my ranting. Thank you, minions, for subscribing.
The minions.
Bottom. Bottom list.
I love it even more that it's minions.
That's great.
Good job, Brew.
Oh my
god. And yeah, and the thing is, I get it. It's supposed to be like, oh well, you should still be able to enjoy what you like, and I completely agree with that sentiment. But I think we can also agree that when stuff you happen to like is constantly being shit on, it doesn't feel good.
No.
Because then it gives you the thought of, God, do they think that I'm shit? Or they're questioning my taste. Do they not really care about my stuff? And this is more so when it's like friends of yours that are talking shit about stuff you enjoy. I'm happy that a majority of my friends are of that mentality of, dude, I don't care, like what you like, whatever. But like, again, going to the She-Hulk thing, right? Slight spoiler alert, but it's one of those things where I know it's been way too fucking long, and I don't know if anyone here who hasn't seen it has any like extreme urgency to watch it. But I will ask for the people who are in the call, do y'all care about spoilers for She-Hulk?
I don't care.
I don't care.
Okay. So Matt Murdock makes an appearance.
Okay.
And let's just say things get interesting between him and She-Hulk.
What's going on?
Yeah. Actually, yes. Like they straight up have Matt do the walk of shame. Not like actually shamefully, but like he's carrying his boots on his way out from her apartment.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, This is when everyone starts talking about how they ruined Matt Murdock in She-Hulk. His costume is slightly different than it was before, and everyone's talking about how She-Hulk ruined his costume, and it's like one of the older comic costumes. It's the red and yellow costume.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like they're going old school for that. I actually fucking applaud that. It's like, oh, you're actually trying to pay homage to one of the
I
older
like
ones.
that.
That's awesome.
I like that.
Yeah. She-Hulk Daredevil costume will not be returning in the new Daredevil series. Oh, thank God! That suit was awful. Or this is another one recently. She-Hulk will not be appearing in the new Daredevil series, but will be mentioned. Oh, good. We didn't need her in here anyway. Or one of the new movies that's supposed to have one of the Hulks in it, and it's like it's like new movie supposed to have only supposed to have Hulk, not She-Hulk or whatever. And someone's like, "Oh, you mean the only Hulk?" And it's like, shut the fuck
I
up.
wanna fucking slap a bitch for that last one.
Well, no, because the thing is too is it's like there's, I don't know, it's pissing me off.
There are a lot of Hulks.
There's literally a fucking comic called Planet Hulk.
Yeah.
That's Planet Buster Hulk. I mean, you got Smart Hulk, you have Gray Hulk, you have War Hulk, you have it's Immortal Hulk.
A lot.
I'm gonna say I genuinely don't know if this has actually been confirmed or just been rumored to hell and back. But apparently Harrison Ford might be playing Red Hulk.
Okay, I'd kind of love that.
Yeah.
Is Scar in it too? Hulk's son.
Yeah. Hulk has a son.
Yeah, he does have a son.
Yeah, some people don't fucking listen to shit.
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. Messaging YouTube real quick. You'll understand why I'm messaging. There you go. Yeah. So, but the point is, it's like people are just being assholes. It's because the main thing is, it's one of those where I know this kind of stuff gets thrown around a lot and all that stuff. That show, as much as people don't want to acknowledge it, was subject to a lot of fucking sexism. It's like I mean, y'all have heard some of the random shit, right? Of like the twerking scene. And it was like, oh my God, this is so awful. And it's like, y'all were literally not complaining when every other fucking character who happens to be a guy was doing this shit. Like, I'm sorry. And yes, I would say this is on the similar level. You're gonna say that fucking She-Hulk twerking with Megan Thee Stallion is more ridiculous than Star-Lord trying to start a dance battle with Ronan? What's the difference, honestly? What is the difference?
There's
One involves ass. Ass! Like, that's literally the only difference I can think of, is that one involves ass.
Yeah.
Que sara sara.
then I don't want to get too specific because there's one bit that, though a lot of people here probably do know about it, for those who don't, I don't want to ruin it because it's actually one of the freaking most amazing parts of the series. But apparently it's still not good enough. Because it was literally one of the times in the whole series where it pulled the most comic book She-Hulk moment in the entire show. Oh god, I hated that part. It felt so out of place. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Well, because, like, and again, I'm not going to get extremely specific, but for those who don't know, She-Hulk is able to break the fourth wall in her comics.
Mm-hmm.
She does it quite often in the show. And one of them is done even crazier than the rest, and it's the best, in my opinion, it's one of the best moments of the fucking show. And there were people who were like, oh, that part just took me completely out of the episode. And it's like, fucking, what? How?
Daredevil does it, and Deadpool does it, and no one bats a fucking eyelid.
Oh, don't worry about that, Blush, because people have spoken out on that. Well, with Deadpool, it just seems to make sense because he was always kind of that wacky character. When you're in such a serious situation like the MCU, to have a character suddenly do it seems really weird. I mean, it'd be fine if Deadpool does it, if Deadpool comes to the MCU, but it's just weird having a new character doing that. Again, so far all I'm seeing, the only difference here is that it's a woman and a Hulk. People can claim,
I'm gonna smack a bitch.
yeah, right? Like, people can claim, like, oh, just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's sexist. It's like, no, you're literally painting it sexist. You literally just said that this male character who's been doing it for less time than She-Hulk is fine to do it, but if She-Hulk does it, it's bad. How? What? And I know some people would probably say, oh, to be fair, I'd say that if it was any character, it doesn't have to be a woman. Okay, it happens to be a woman, though. Like, well, and then we've talked about this too. Then you get the other side of the stuff that's like, okay, cool. So what was these arguments we were hearing a few years ago about these not being comic book accurate? But you don't want her to be accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And again, if we're gonna use comparisons here, do you know how fucking many people? And I'll talk about this stuff because some of these were in trailers of their respective films. How many fucking people were like, "Oh my god, they're making they're making Hulk into a woman, and then now they're making Thor into a woman." Like, what is with this? Honestly, it genuinely felt like the fucking. I mean, think about it. 4 female Ghostbusters? The feminists are taking over. I'm an adult virgin. It seriously feels like that because it's like you do realize that Lady Thor, as well as She-Hulk, obviously, are in the fucking comics. One of the ones that they announced a series for a while back, and I remember when they first announced it, I was like, how the fuck are they going to do this? Given the origin story, is Ironheart, which for those who don't know, Ironheart in the comics, you ready for the double whammy here, Blush?
Mm-hmm.
An African American teenage girl in college. And what's the big deal with her? Well, she's Tony's successor in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Now,
She pretty much reverse engineered all of the stuff just by looking at it.
yeah, I was about to say, now, is this because she happens to be a minority in multiple standards? No, it's because she was a fucking genius who, like Fox just said, reverse engineered the Iron Suit by looking at it. And Tony was so impressed, he was at his old age moment here, where he literally is like, I'm not going to be able to do this forever. I want you to take over. They announced, like, at the end of 2020 or 2021 that they were going to do, like, an Ironheart, I think it might have been a series. And I'm like, okay, I really can't wait to see how that's going to go over with people.
Mm.
But again, it's like, it's in the fucking comics! There's very few moments in the comics that I think any of us will, like, completely agree should never be made into the adaptations. Like, I think we can agree, there's a certain Peter Parker story that doesn't really need to have a visual adaptation.
Mhm.
Apparently it's getting a sequel, though.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, and, Marvel's kind of under fire for that right now, because people are like, why would you make a sequel to that comic?
Come on, just get it done and over with and do Marvel Zombies.
They got a series coming out for that.
I mean, I know it was in the What If.
No, they have an
Technically.
actual, like, full-on Disney Plus series coming out for that.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
I think
I'll
it
watch
might
that.
be a continuation of the What If episode, but I'm not sure.
Which I want that to come back already. Fucking damn.
Season 2 is in the works. Calm down.
I need to be here now. And I want my fucking episode that didn't happen first season.
Yeah, I was curious if they're ever gonna actually release that, because now, story-wise, it doesn't make sense to release it as part of season 2. Like, I think we can all just be happy that Loki season 2 is coming out soon. Excuse me. My rage has made me burpy. I really have just made this a ranting fucking stream. I am so
Yep.
sorry.
Hey, it's alright, man. Just remember the magic word is smash.
See, that's another thing. People shat all over that.
I thought it was
But-
hilarious.
Well, as a musical theater fan, you know I fucking loved it. And guess what? We're not the only ones. You want to know why? I think y'all actually will both appreciate this. They fucking made that a thing at Disneyland, at the Avengers compound in Disneyland. You can actually go see the live performance of that number and go, quote unquote, see Rogers the Musical.
Oh,
That's great.
Like, that is
I'm sorry.
awesome.
My thing is, where did the whole invasion thing happen? Fucking New York. You didn't think New York was gonna fucking make a goddamn Broadway about it?
Yeah. But I love it too, because it's one of those things where people even fucking started theorizing about stuff, which, you know, to an extent I love. It's the one time I don't like, quote unquote, theories is when there's literally no thought behind them. And it's just like, I think it would be good if this happened. Okay, but what would lead to that? Stuff. It's not a very good theory. But like fucking, one of the big things is in that song they mention Ant-Man, but this is supposed to be the Battle of New York in Avengers 1, and Ant-Man that we know of technically didn't exist yet. So why the fuck? And I believe Hawkeye even says it himself, like, Ant-Man wasn't even there. And it's like, that's funny that he can even kind of poke fun at itself with that. But it's like, people started theorizing, wait a minute, but Ant-Man was there. Because of Endgame. With the time travel, he was there. What if one of the playwrights looked out the window and happened to see Ant-Man, but didn't know who he was until way later and put the pieces together? So they had Ant-Man in the play script.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, that's actually brilliant. I love that. Because like Fox just said, where did the battle take place? In New York. In fact, believe it or not, I'm sure this doesn't surprise anyone. They actually got like actual Broadway writers and actors to do that part of that episode.
Which they were smart to do.
Yeah.
Very much.
But apparently, yeah, and I love this kind of shit when studios
Welcome back. Well,
will allow people
Not saying
to
the
have
last
more
part.
fun with it. Apparently, Disney/Marvel literally only had one caveat to that entire thing, and they could do pretty much whatever they wanted with it, as long as they followed that one rule.
Hmm.
They
What was
had
that
to
one
have Ant-Man involved in some way.
Ah.
Other than that, they had carte blanche to do whatever the fuck they wanted. Ugh.
Hello, Wally. Welcome back.
Wale.
You got to burp, but I can't burp.
Ugh. I feel like I may have lost some of the viewers there with my random ranting.
No, I don't think you did. No.
Nah.
At one point, one side was up to 8, now it's down to 3. But maybe, just maybe, I just want to feel bad about myself. Is that so raw?
Yeah. No. Yes. I don't. No.
No.
You shouldn't feel bad about yourself. No.
This is apparently they live for my rants. This is where I need to get the bullshit grandpa on my fucking soundboard. Oh, I do want to mention a little bit of positivity, though.
Ooh.
I wanted to mention this yesterday, but I forgot to. So as we recall, there was a few nights ago I'd mentioned this, where we were locked out of our pantry for a moment because the washer had blocked the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I forgot to mention how we celebrated afterwards. Papa got a nice Riesling, and he offered to get me a bottle of unalcoholic bubbly because I don't partake.
Double.
No, I did not. Not the sparkling water. I like stuff with flavor. So I got me a bottle of sparkling cider, but specifically, and this is why I wanted to bring it up. It was called a sparkling blush.
No.
It's quite delicious.
Mushy though.
Yes. You know what it was?
Hmm.
It was sparkling apple and cherry.
Ooh.
Quite delicious. I'm gonna get some more. What's up?
I was just stretching.
Oh, okay. You know if that was a stretch or a. Hello, Skylar.
Hello.
Oh, you know what else I don't like?
Mm.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Ah.
Is just straight up false information.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this one in particular probably falls under clickbait. Either way, it was just straight up wrong, and it actually pissed me off a little bit. Because there's a show that's coming out that I really want to see.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the teaser trailer a while back, and then this was a few weeks ago. It was like the beginning of the month. Saw a video, and the video's like, I was like, the show is here, and it's like, oh shit, I didn't know it came out already. Goes to the streaming service that it's supposed to be on because I have the subscription to it, and I'm ready to watch it. Nothing showing up. Not even like a coming soon thing. It's just not even there. Google, help me out. Looks it up. Coming August 31st. Why the fuck did you say it's here? Like, and look, because the thing is, it was announced a while back, and I get when people, make like the excited posts like, "Oh, after all the waiting since the announcement, it's finally arrived." But like, they didn't even. It wasn't even like the trailer arrived. It was like, "No, the show is here." No, it's not. Excuse me. You fucking liars. So I'm gonna say something that I'm not sure how people are gonna react. I'm not exactly looking forward to next weekend. Um, as some of y'all know, I will be pup sitting for mama,
Uh-huh.
and y'all know I like dogs. I've shown y'all pictures of Buddy,
Mm-hmm.
and we've had good times with him until I have to say Buddy why.
But why?
Um, but the issue that I am seeing is that from what mama is telling me, I will not have a fucking moment's peace. Like even
Oh.
at night. Because she's trying to tell me how sweet the dogs are and all that stuff. But then she's like, "Yeah, so, at night in bed, one of them will just be curled up by your feet and another one will probably just try to plop right on top of you." I'm like, "I'm not comfortable with that. That's not comfortable to me." And like that's not even necessarily a fucking like get this dog away from me type thing. It's just I'm literally not comfortable having multiple pets just laying on me basically while I'm trying to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, half the time I could barely get comfortable when I'm by myself in bed.
I mean, falling asleep and then having a critter on top of you is one thing. Having them in there, Nope. Yeah. Like sit in the recliner and you fall asleep, and then all of a sudden you got a cat sleeping on your face. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, like look, I've had it before where I was laying on the couch. This is back at the old apartment with the roommates. I was watching TV and I fell asleep on the couch. The roommates were away, but I was watching their cat, and the cat came up and like laid on my legs and fell asleep. Like, okay, that's cute. One of these is a big dog. And it's like I don't know if I want this big dog trying to sleep on me while I'm trying to sleep. I know some people would be like, well, then why don't you just not do it? Because mom is paying and I need the money.
Hmm.
Don't turn down easy money.
Nope. Somebody wants to know if you're an introvert or extrovert.
Kind of mid.
Jim Kai. Yeah.
I'd say I'm like the midway point.
Apparently, what's our favorite food? Casey wants to know what is your favorite food. So I'm saying us.
Yes.
I mean, my go-to comfort food is goulash, so I guess that's my favorite. Hi, SK.
Alex, thank you for subscribing. This is so weird. Jenny's speaker icon on their tab keeps disappearing and reappearing nonstop. Oh no! Ah! And Dylan, we could be talking about Hazbin Hotel if we so desire.
And Dream Cow, stop it.
Not cool,
I'm
dude.
eating crackers. I mute so people don't have to hear me eating. If I'm quiet for like more than a minute, it's most likely I'm eating crackers or I'm drinking.
Yeah, crackers. Crackers.
My favorite food right now is pizza. Or chocolate muffins if I need a comfort food.
I like Johnny's answer. My favorite food is all food.
Okay, so I am going to address something real quick that just came across my timeline because I feel like it's something that should be brought up, not necessarily for anyone here being the reason, but just in general, something that should be said. If any content creator you enjoy watching is doing any sort of additional content outside of their public stuff, whether it be Patreon, OF, anything like that, don't be a dick. Just because someone is doing something on any of those sites where people, you know, pay for them and it is a service that is being provided, does not mean they want their stuff public. There's someone who I listen to on YouTube. They do really good ASMR stuff. And they just posted this. I'm seeing this. And they said they didn't want to talk about it, but it's gone too far. They said, as a content creator, it's pretty common to have work of mine stolen or reposted. We have actually witnessed this ourselves. But enough is enough. In the last 2 days alone, I have found Patreon videos re-uploaded to free-to-view sites. Videos that I don't want to be public because they contain my face and body as the focus of them. They go on to say later, some of you know, I have a lot of issues with my face and body, and back in 2020, I made the choice to be a faceless creator. I started only posting clips and videos of my actual face or body on rare occasions, like I did this weekend, due to intense stuff. Um, yeah, they had refrained from doing so because they were being bullied and harassed about their appearance online. Again, I feel like some of us can relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
They said the videos I posted over the weekend I was actually quite happy with, and the reaction was positive, which made me glad. Unfortunately, that's been soured, as this morning I found out someone has edited these videos and posted them to other sites without my permission or knowledge, changing the context of them and making me the face of a scene with theming I did not agree to. So, I'm going to say this right now. Whether it be us or anyone that you follow, subscribe to, watch, listen to, etc. If you are getting something from an extra service and it's not posted to their public shit, do not be a fucking asshole and post it or edit it and change it and post it, because you are a piece of shit if you do that.
Amen.
Like, I'm sorry. Personally, I am not very comfortable with my body. If I posted anything to any sort of site because I just wanted to feel good about myself and there happened to be people, anonymous people, but regardless, who wanted to see it, that's between me and the person who's paying for it. They want to make me feel good about my body and pay me to do so, by all means. But it doesn't mean I would want them to be sharing that shit everywhere. There are people in our team who don't feel comfortable doing 18 plus audios for our Patreon. They have said that to us. They don't want it to be even part of the Patreon. And we're not going to force them to. But for the people who have done saucier stuff for our Patreon, you bet your ass we are not going to say, oh yeah, by the way, feel free to put this on YouTube or whatever. No. That is because there's been an agreement between the team that is for the Patreon and for the people who are willing to pay to support the Patreon. And we actually had an incident a long time ago with old editors, and this is part of the reason why we got rid of these fucking editors, is because they put in stuff that had no context similar to this, and it got published. It was up for like a whole day or at least half a day, and it got seen by a lot of people. We had to remove that shit, and we had to change it to put the proper audio in, because the people who were involved, the people whose voice was there, out of context, looked really bad and almost potentially ruined some of their professional relationships with other people because they thought poorly of this person because it was completely out of context. So, again, I know, fucking out of nowhere, but that I think that hit a chord because we had that incident a while back. Fucking, you don't do that shit.
As Xfinity just said, it's a matter of consent. If the creator says it's fine, it's fine. If not, fuck you for posting it.
Seriously.
Pretty much.
I know this isn't completely the same, but I only show my full art exclusively through my Patreon on Discord.
Yeah.
That's the only place you can see the full drawing on a lot of the shit I do.
Oh, hello, Christo.
Hi, Christo. And I've had to, thankfully, even to that stuff, I watermark the living hell out of my work because I have had my stuff stolen and sold. I know it's not a one-to-one thing.
No,
but
it's
I'm
very
trusting those
comparable, though.
people. Yeah, I am trusting those people in the Patreon to see those full drawings.
Well, because my thought is, whether it's your visual art or any audio stuff, if you wanted to fully support and buy a version of it you could have forever, I feel like you'd want to do that to the actual artist.
Mm-hmm.
Like if someone wanted a print of one of your Hellsonas, for example, they should
Yeah.
buy a print from you, not from fucking 2-Bit Tony over on Redbubble because they found your stuff and it's like, oh, I'm gonna use this.
The 2-bit Tonys come to 2-bit exchange. God.
2.
Many bits. Ooh.
I
But
got
yeah,
many
like
prints too.
so Christo's asking like what are we going on about? We were talking about people reposting shit and editing and changing it, or basically doing stuff without the consent of the original creator and how that's kind of fucked up.
For example, stuff on OF or Patreon.
Yeah.
That is just for those people that subscribe to that. But
Yeah.
some people are jackasses.
Yeah. And obviously, you know, this is another one. Not with that stuff, but just in general, utilizing other people's stuff. Intent matters. Like, for example, I feel like some people would come at me and be like, oh, well, you've used stuff like Markiplier out of context. Yeah, but it's also clearly for a fucking meme, and I'm not trying to post random inappropriate stuff of his online. Like, I'm not gonna lie. He had a few years ago, for charity, he sold a tasteful nudes calendar. I bought one. You ain't gonna see me posting the tasteful nudes that are in that calendar all over the internet. It was for charity. It was for a good cause. And I'm not gonna do that because if he didn't, he was hesitant to make the OnlyFans that he also made for charity because he's another person who doesn't quite feel comfortable in that situation. Who are we to fucking abuse that? And obviously, again, there's some certain things like Jenny is saying here. It's like when someone records their gameplay or tries to record their gameplay without permission and uploads it anyway. You know, different situations call for different guidelines. Obviously, if like for example, whenever we're playing Among Us, if you're in our lobby, now granted, we try to make it so that it's a private lobby, so therefore anyone who joins knows that they're going to be on the stream. But hypothetically, if we did a public lobby and people had no way of knowing that they were on stream with us, well, okay, that's a very popular game to stream. I feel like anyone who's playing Among Us is kind of taking the risk that they may be on a stream. And like, you know, speaking of streamers, let's talk about, you know, Twitch streamers and all that stuff, right? Clips get made constantly on streamers. There are YouTube videos that are straight up clips from streamers. Now, my thought is that you shouldn't necessarily be monetizing off of them if it's not your shit. At least if it's not transformative. If it's literally just, hey, I just took this clip from this person's thing, give me money. Yeah, that's not cool. But again, depends on what you're doing with it. If you're making it transformative, but in a way that makes the person look shitty, not here. No, sir. Yeah. So California is in an interesting position right now because apparently not only do they have the hurricane coming, but there's also an earthquake going on.
Oh, fuck.
I've seen a couple of people talk about it, but this one really got my mind racing a little bit. This is Barry Kramer, who is a great editor slash little animator dude. We love him here. He tweeted out, Papa, where were you during the great storm quake of 23? Staring at my phone going, what?
Ah, itchy nose.
1 second, I'm getting
Itchy
a call.
nose.
Okay.
Itchy nose.
Molly, oh god, that sounds fun. Not. Hmm.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know if it's been confirmed or not, but apparently Russia is accusing the U.S. of trying to all this stuff so they can get to Russia to get away from the super caldera exploding.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a super caldera beneath Yellowstone that if it explodes, I'm sorry, not just everybody on the planet is going to be fucking affected.
Mm.
It's actually
Well,
it could be like extinction level cataclysmic.
damn. O'Malley's asking about your mask.
What? Oh. You mean this whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a mask. You see, sometimes things have to be done, and when certain things have to be done, I don't like being recognized, so therefore I just switch it over to right there.
And then I start talking like this. Or like this. It just doesn't matter. I mean, whatever. Helps hide my identity. So, yeah.
Mm.
Because I'm kind of a merc.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't no merc with a mouth like that other guy who wears red so people don't see him bleed. I mean, I'm more of like the stealth kind. Like, I'm just going to go ahead and sit on a hilltop or on top of a building somewhere and take care of stuff. So. Yeah. I mean, the whole getting up and the hand-to-hand stuff and getting down and dirty, yeah, I can do that. But no, I just like to, my favorite is just reaching out and touching people from a distance.
Happy? Yep. Okay, cool.
That's good.
Yep.
That's good. Hello, cartoon cat. People who steal others' hard work are lazy and unoriginal turd burglars, says Johnny.
Oh, Jinx
Yeah.
just heard something.
You know, Molly, it kind of goes like this. We all wear a mask. Every day. We wear a mask around different people. So.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I guess I'm a little bit more outgoing in this form because nobody sees me.
I'm a lot more outgoing in this form because nobody sees me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't do that. I mean, I understand you're tired, but still.
It's like all the lack of sleep I've had lately has like hit me like a freight train.
Mm. You know, to kind of scroll for on something. Why do I have to catch multiple Pokemon in RC? I'm catching the same Pokemon over and over and over again to fill up a task. You have one I catch a Pokemon, I give it to y'all, and you guys find out the rest of the shit.
Nope.
Because you have it in a fucking pin. Why do I have to catch multiple? It's like, you assholes. It's like, oh, look, I've got all these Pokeballs I just made. Nope, they're all gone. Why? Because I caught 50 fucking Bidoofs.
Yep.
And I mean, Bidoof's an all right Pokemon. I mean, certain people really like Bidoof, especially a certain Canadian goose.
Oh God, Mama, shut up.
You okay? Oh. Oh no.
Like, I know you're busy. Yeah, I am. I ain't gonna keep you. Just used to keep me for 3 more minutes.
Uh-huh. Sounds like my mother. No, my mother has this lovely habit of saying, well, okay, I'm going to go ahead and hang off. I'll talk to you later. It's like, okay, Mom. And then she segues to an entirely other subject.
Yeah.
So
It's
I
like,
heard someone's bitching about Arceus.
Yeah, someone's
yes.
teaching.
Uh-huh. Go ahead.
I do not like the fact that I have to catch like 50 damn of the same Pokemon
Who said you
over
have
and
to?
over and over again. Huh?
Who said you
To
have to?
fill out the thing.
You have to.
Are you
I
going
mean,
for
it
like
literally
the?
says,
Are you going for like the super duper 100% filling the Pokedex, or? I know there's a few that you only have to catch so many. But I didn't know if that was like one of those where friggin'
I don't know. It just said do these tasks, and I'm looking at the tasks like catch so many of this, have it, get the info on so many of these things being done. Oh, look, it
yeah.
has to do this shot so many times. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, I will say when I went through them, majority of the ones I did with the move thing to get the completed dex entry. So
Being asked what our favorite Pokemon is.
Lush, go!
Ultra, Poipole, Legendary, Marshadow, top 5 are Mimikyu, Leafeon, Glaceon, Bayonet, and Sneasler.
And Ditto will always like be in the lineup, but he's not in the top 5. He's like
Wow.
6th.
You know,
Yeah.
if they would just go ahead and make a legendary evolution, I would be fucking happy.
That'd be great.
It would be great. If we go for legendary, Lugia, and for like, if it's an evolution, yes.
Yeah, just yes.
Look at your favorite
Yes.
legendaries from a game you didn't even play.
I saw the movie.
I saw the movie. Dylan, we actually did play Pokemon Scarlet. If you go to Down the Foxhole, there's actually a playlist of us playing it.
In fact, we'll be playing the DLC when it comes out.
Yep.
Once I buy it.
You guys looking forward to fighting Mewtwo?
Mm-hmm.
My brother didn't know about the Mew, so
I think it's still
got
available
time
right
to
now.
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I told him earlier and I sent him the thing. I was like, yeah, you're not paying attention to anything? No.
I'm happy Chris was able to get one too.
Uh-huh.
I was worried she fell off for a little bit. I was like, oh, I want to make sure she can get one.
She was
Hi,
having a hell of a time
Fraxony.
trying to get a freaking Sylveon.
Yeah, she
bless
was
her.
telling me about that.
Yeah, she found the Terra Sylveon out in the wild.
She must be further along than I thought she was, because that's like almost end game material. That's Sylveon.
Mm.
If I recall correctly, that's the one that's by the star base all the way up north.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
that could also be partially my fault because I was running her through things, and I went to go to do something and followed along. That way she logged out last. I mean, since I finally beat the game and everything, I just run around to the freaking terror raids now.
See,
Gotta fight them blissies.
So I'm curious, have you been doing online tarot raids too?
I have not.
Because I was about to say, you probably would have had your stone journal by now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you go to the online portal, it'll show random online ones from both games.
I have a lot of trouble getting onto the online raids.
It'll be your signal.
I don't see. Then again, I have a lot of trouble trying to get on the Uno. And it shouldn't be my signal. I mean, I've got fiber.
Yeah. Or you're always in the bathroom.
What you get?
Oh, just have extra fiber. I need more fiber in my diet.
God damn it, dude. God.
Why did that one deserve the bomb? Is it wrong?
I don't know.
Is it wrong to need extra fiber in your diet?
No.
I think it was more the voice. You didn't use an attaché.
I have extra fiber in my attaché case.
Oh, look in stream chat.
Oh,
It's an emote too.
I love it.
Mm.
Excuse me.
I've already had people asking if I do these for commissions. Like emotes as commissions.
Ginny wants to know who's getting the Vocal was getting the bonk.
Mm-hmm.
Fox
Yeah,
was getting
Vocal
the
was getting
brand.
the blank.
What? God damn it.
What?
It's like, what? Yeah, I thought you said brand, and it's like, no, wait, he said brand. Fuck.
Takiko down the hole.
Later came back.
The very next day.
Bum 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 ba-da-da.
I hate having double layers of eyelashes. I hate it. Ah, got an eyelash in my eye. Ah. Yeah, I've got 2 rows of eyelashes on each eye, and it may look lovely and voluminous eyelashes, but you get them in your fucking eyes way too often. It pisses me off.
Oh, no.
Jinx is just looking at me like, Mom, what the fuck are you talking about now? Why are you talking about your fucking eyelashes? Lamest dad joke.
Oh, dear God.
So then I'm gonna go with no.
Oh! I don't know.
Gross. I'm trying to think of what the lamest dad joke is. I
Can
got
a
one.
kangaroo? Sorry.
Oh, no, you go first. Go first. Go first.
Can a kangaroo jump higher than a house?
No.
Of course, houses can't jump.
What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta.
How do trees access the internet?
Branch out.
They log in.
How do you make a Kleenex dance?
A little boogie.
Add
in
a
it.
little boogie.
Yep.
What the ghost serves for dessert? Ice cream.
To go see for breakfast. Dreaded
What
wheat.
day do chickens? Red and wheat. Red and wheat. What day do chickens hate the most? Friday. What the drummer call his twin daughters? And a 1 and a 2.
What is a
What
drummer
was Forrest
order at
Gump's
the
email
bar?
password?
Wait, what?
Go.
What does a drummer order at the bar?
What?
A rim
Drumsticks?
shot.
What was Forrest Gump's email password?
1, Forrest, 1.
Yep.
Look at this. This went from like the insane ranting stream to just bad joke theater.
Where do frogs deposit their money? In a riverbank.
What do you call a cow with a twitch? Beef jerky.
Okay, so this isn't really a joke. I just wanted to share this because I did not want to be the only person to witness this. I found this at my local store. I just put it in our Patreon exclusive Discord chat.
Huh.
I'm not gonna say what it looks like.
Oh, I'm also gonna go ahead and share this. 'Cause why not? Also, they announced something that I'm curious if our patrons would be interested in seeing us play.
Oh, please. Please, 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 please. I love this game.
Never actually got to play it.
Yeah.
Please. What does a nosy pepper do?
What?
Gets all up in your business.
Oh God.
This is the only time you will ever get me doing dad jokes or shit jokes is when like I'm tired. What state did crayons go to on vacation? Colorado.
God.
Why did geologists hate their jobs? They get taken for granted.
Mhm.
I love telling dad jokes. Sometimes he even laughs. I got the old man laughing for that one.
Ah!
When does it tell I need to go on vacation? When they seem stressed.
Oh shit.
Two goldfish are in a tank. One says to the other, do you know how to drive this thing?
Two fish.
It's one for you, Flat.
Two fish swim into a concrete wall. One looks to the other and says, "Damn."
Two soldiers are in a tank. One's a blah, 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 blah.
See what you did there.
I tried to catch some fog, but I missed.
And I invented a new word today. Plagiarism. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck.
Garbage.
Mhm.
I went to
Yeah, I'm just getting
seafood.
rid of that.
I went to seafood disco the other night. I pulled a mussel.
Why should you buy socks with holes in them?
Because otherwise you can't get
It's
your
the only way
feet
to get. Yep. The only way to get your feet in.
on.
Why do scuba divers fall backwards into the water?
If they fell forward, they'd
If they
fall
fell
into the boat.
forwards, they'd still be in the boat. God damn it!
I'm sorry.
How much does a pirate pay for corn? A buccaneer.
A pirate captain is on deck with his first mate. The first mate cannot help but notice that there is a steering wheel attached to the crotch of the captain. When questioned about it, the captain says, "Arr, it's driving me nuts."
How do you remember which direction the sun rises in? Eventually it'll dawn on you.
What gets wetter the more it dries?
A towel.
Yep.
Why do fish live in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze.
What do you get when you cross fish and an elephant?
What?
Swimming trunks.
It's the best time of day. 6:30 hands down. Wait for it.
The cop just knocked on my door and told me that my dogs were chasing people on bikes. I told him my dog don't even own a bike.
I was worried that that was an actual thing.
How can you tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
One will see you in a while, and one will see you later.
Fuck you.
How many apples grow on a tree? All of them.
That's so fucking stupid.
Well, it looks like half an apple.
What?
The other half.
This is so fucking stupid.
What's the resemblance between a red apple and a green apple? They're both red except for the green one.
Non-jokes can be some of the dumbest fucking things.
Yeah.
Like, what's green and has 2 tires? Grass. I lied about the tires. Like, it's so stupid.
That's great, though. Trinity's like, it keeps going.
What do you call bears with no ears?
What?
BS.
B.
Oh yeah, B. I got one. It's a little dark.
Mm-hmm.
What's black, white, and red all over?
What?
2 nuns in a chainsaw fight. I told you it was kind of dark. That one got Fox really good.
I fucking love it. I have a very dark, twisted sense of humor. That was great.
I'm glad you approve.
My son put his shoes on the wrong feet. I
I
don't
don't
know where
know.
he got the other person's feet.
I was gonna say.
Oh. Mallow like that joke too.
A fisherman goes to a bar and expresses his woes to the bartender. Apparently, the fisherman could never get a girlfriend. He's telling the bartender all about his days at the wharf and all the things he goes through. And eventually, the bartender says, I think I understand the problem. Curious, the fisherman asks what the problem would be. And the bartender says, well, think about it. Do you know any women who are going to go for a guy constantly screaming that he's got crabs?
That one was good.
As I got older, I remember all the people I lost along the way. Maybe my budding career as a tour guide was not the best choice.
Maybe.
I'm thinking of a little bit of a twisted poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm schizophrenic, and so am I.
Today I asked my phone, Siri, why am I single? It activated the front camera.
Damn.
So wrong.
It's so wrong.
Hang on. I just love the specificness of this comment. Damn, I almost choked on my name brand chips. What's red and smells like blue paint? Red paint.
What? Do you know the phrase, one man's trash is another man's treasure? Wonderful saying. Horrible way to find out you're adopted.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but my dad says that one a lot.
2 clowns are eating a cannibal, and one looks to the other and says, I think we got this joke wrong.
This tastes a little funny.
Why is it so hard to tell a joke about retired people? None of them work.
Oh.
Could have gone a different way with that.
Yeah. 2 antennas fell in love and got married. The wedding was alright, but the reception was amazing.
When I see the names of lovers engraved on a tree, I don't find it cute or romantic. I find it weird how many people take knives out with them on an outing. Welcome to London.
What did Joseph say to Mary the first time he had to change little baby Jesus? Holy crap!
Oh, I cannot say that one. Oh my god. I'm just remembering jokes my father has told me.
Oh my god, Mally, that's so wrong.
Oh!
That's so bad.
That's so bad, but I love it. To the point I'm taking a screenshot. I'm gonna say it to my dad tomorrow. Because, oh my god. That's beautiful.
Gosh.
You know, I used to have loads of dad jokes, but like him, they left me.
That's my joke. How fucking dare you?
And Marley said it in the stream
Yep.
chat.
Yep, that's why I was saying it.
That is mine from Pimp Alastor. And I know because people still commented how much they laugh at that joke. So I get constant reminders of it. Hey, yeah, why don't you tell a dad joke? Oh, you know I use... Wait.
Well, you know, I used to know a good couple of dad jokes, but like my own father, they left me.
I have a step ladder because my real ladder left when I was 5.
Hello, Oblivious.
Hello. Why do I want to hear Al say this one?
I'm going to message you two. I just thought of a bad one.
I'm sending you a message that I want Al to say. If you want to say it.
I just made a duo chat for the 3 of us. So this one's bad.
Okay. Oh my god. I love it.
It's raw.
I love it though.
Also, okay.
They laughed at my crayon drawing. I laughed at their chalk outline.
Thank you.
You saw the thing I sent you, Fox?
Yeah.
It's bad.
Still pretty good.
Oh no.
Oh no, bro. Hello, Zizi Dragon. I got this has literally just become the bad joke stream.
Not reading it out for obvious reasons, that one. I just sent you guys.
I'm scared. Oh. Oh my god.
You're not completely useless. You can be used as a bad example.
Like rodents jokes.
I'm sorry, and I apologize. Mean the same thing, except from at a funeral.
Oh.
That's like asking why do cemeteries have gates? Because people are dying to get in.
Damn straight.
This makes me think of fucking Corpse Bride. Why would you want to go up there when people are dying to come here?
Oh! Oh no! Brain!
I'm scared.
I'm waiting for the reaction.
Oh.
Wow.
Not Alastor himself, but men from his time would say that joke.
Oh yeah.
Alastor's too much of a gentleman, as we know.
Mm. Okay, I got one for Blitz straight out.
Oh god. Give me a sec. You're gonna hate me because I have a follow-up to this, actually.
I was hoping you would.
What's the difference between jelly and jam? You can't jelly a clown into a tiny car.
Careful there, Blitzo. You might spread yourself thin.
There you go.
Golf claps. Golf claps. You made it better.
Made it better, peanut butter.
I would be the dead.
So, I told you I don't like the crunchy peanut butter.
Oh.
So I don't know why I want to say that. I just want to do this because I haven't done it in the voice yet. So this is for you, Blush.
Mushroom dance, whatever could it mean? It means you've lived a life of sin.
I need it for the board.
Oh. But what kind of car does Emperor Palpatine drive?
Hmm.
A Buick.
You don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute to go skydiving twice.
Here's one from Molly. A red ship and a blue ship collided in the Caribbean Sea. All the survivors were marooned.
I like that one.
That was good.
I like that one.
Oh, okay. I think I can say this one. It's not bad.
Oh,
It's just
God.
it's just today was the worst day of my life. My ex got hit by a school bus, and I lost my job as a bus driver. I love it. Why are friends like a lot like snow? If you pee on them, they disappear. Depends on your friends.
My parenting got brought into question last Halloween. They thought I was a very bad parent for letting my child see Saw. Didn't say it was a good one, but it is one.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away, or at least it does when you throw it hard enough.
How do you make a Caesar salad?
With the freshest ingredients.
Stab it 23 times.
Nice.
What building got last place for the heaviest building competition?
What?
A lighthouse.
Eh.
Oh God. My senior relatives like to tease me at weddings, saying things like, "You'll be next." They stopped once I started doing it at the funerals.
I don't know why I kind of went like Voldemort for a second there.
You did. It was perfect though.
Well, you know the worst part is it made me think of fucking Futurama when Bender was like, I don't like being alive, so they threw him a funeral. And he's like,
Yes.
and he's like, thank you for making me appreciate life, but I realize like how badly my funeral will suck. And he throws the flowers, and the professor catches them, and Amy just goes, I know whose funeral we're going to next. Oh, stop.
Yep.
Speaking of, so because since I brought it up, I'm gonna say it. I started watching the revival.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mad.
Mm-hmm.
It is a straight up continuation.
Mm.
Like I had the hope that maybe this was gonna be fucking like it took place before the final episode. No, it doesn't, because the first episode of the revival straight up begins with them addressing the ending of the original finale.
God damn it.
I was like, well, great. All I know is if it ends again, they better have one fucking hell of a finale.
I was drinking a martini, and the waitress screamed, "Does anyone know CPR?" I yelled, "I know the whole alphabet." And we all laughed and laughed, well, except for one person.
R.I.P. Water, you will be missed.
Saw that. A truck loaded with thousands of copies of Roget's Thesaurus crashed yesterday, losing its entire load. Witnesses were stunned, startled, aghast, taken aback, stupefied, confused, shocked, rattled, paralyzed, dazed, bewildered, mixed up, surprised, awed, dumbfounded, nonplussed, flabbergasted, astounded, amazed, confounded, astonished,
Lord, how long
overwhelmed,
does this take?
horrified, numbed, speechless, and perplexed. Meanwhile, those waiting for the shipment were at a loss for words.
A child proofed my house. Somehow they still got in.
Did you hear about what happened to the Kit Kat bars?
They broke up?
And they haven't been the same since the split.
Oh no. Cremation, my final hope for a smoking hot body.
Uh,
Oh
one
my
from Molly.
god.
My brother asked me if I wanted to see the best joke ever. I said yes, and he handed me a mirror.
You should have turned it around and said, "You're holding it the way around, dipshit."
Yep.
I ordered a book called How to Scam People out of $30. It's been 3 months and I still haven't got it.
My girlfriend wanted a marriage just like a fairy tale. Fair enough. I gave her a loaf of bread and left her in the forest.
Did you hear about the troll who
Did
got
it?
his? Did you hear about the troll who got his left arm and his left leg cut off?
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
He's okay. He's all right now.
Okay, Jake.
That was the joke he did before the laugh.
My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. That's just a fucking mood. That's not even a joke. That's a mood. I'm sending you to another one.
Oh. Actually, this one might be very good. Yeah. Oh.
I'm scared. Give me a moment. I will look.
I will say that one came from the internet. That wasn't my brain. What did Kermit the Frog say at his puppeteer's funeral? Not a word.
Oh.
Oh.
You know, uh, did you know? I don't know. They were showing this on TikTok and some other things like that. But apparently, did you know that whenever Jim Henson did die, the artist at Imagineers at Disney sent him a drawing of Mickey consoling Kermit?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was top class right there.
Mm. Unfortunately, this one's too true, but I won't say it.
Oh gosh.
Fuck. Savage. I love it.
Again, I'm scared.
On her first day at a new school, a little girl was asked by the teacher to tell her class her name. So the cute little girl stands up and loudly and proudly tells the class her name is Happy Butt. The teacher, thinking she must not have heard correctly, asks the little girl to repeat her name again, to which the girl says, "My name is Happy Butt." The teacher gets red in the face and sternly tells the little girl, "I don't think that's your name. You need to go to the principal's office right now and get this straightened out." Once in the principal's office, the principal asks the little girl, "What's your name?" Little girl says, "My name is Happy Butt," repeating what the teacher did. He thought he misheard her and asked her their name again. She said, "My name is Happy Butt." Exasperated, the principal called the girl's mother to get the truth. After getting off the phone, he says, "Honey, your name is not Happy Butt, it's Gladys." The girl
Glad
looked
ass.
directly at the principal. Yep, with the expression dimly exclaims, "Glad ass, Happy Butt, what's the difference?"
I like that. This is one from Mally. My cousin is Nathan, so is my uncle, and my grandfather, and my great grandfather. The name goes way back. Also, when they die, they'll be the United Nathans. Golf clap. I like that one. Golf clap.
Oh.
The other day, my wife asked for lipstick, and I accidentally handed her a glue stick. She still isn't talking to me.
This is little.
Hmm?
There we go.
Oh God!
Oh! I didn't expect it. I didn't expect that second to last. I didn't expect it. It's beautiful.
Should I say it?
No.
No.
I
No.
didn't think
Good choice. I'm not saying it. And you can stay concerned, Xfinity. We're not saying it. I thought some of mine were bad.
Aw.
wish Chris was here for this one. An Irishman walks into a bar in Toronto and orders a drink. The bartender, noticing his accent, asks him, "What brings you to Canada?" The Irishman says, "Well, I was in a pub in Dublin and my coaster under my glass said drink Canada dry, so I thought I'd give it a shot."
I like that.
You just gave me another one. I just thought of this. What childhood games do hunters enjoy playing?
Hmm.
You know, the usual stuff like Buck Buck Moose.
Oh.
La 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 la.
La la la. Did you know in Las Vegas there are more Catholic churches than casinos? Not surprisingly, some worshippers at Sunday service will give casino chips rather than cash when the basket is passed. Since they get chips from many different casinos, the churches have devised a method to collect the offerings. The churches send all their collection chips to a nearby Franciscan. Wow, why can I not say that word?
Franciscan?
Franciscan monastery. Thank you for sorting, then the chips are taken to the casinos of origin and cashed in. This is done by the chipmunks.
We're the chipmunks. CHIPMUNK. I told Rich Doctor I was in love with you. I told Rich Doctor you didn't love me nice. And then Rich Doctor he gave me this advice. He said ooh ee ooh ah ah ting ting walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting ting walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting ting walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ting ting walla walla bing bang. Now you've been treating me like a miser, was a miser, and I admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found me a guy who's so much wiser, and he showed me the way to win your heart. Doo ba doo ba doo doo. By the way, this reminds me, now that we have voice mod working on my end, if anyone has any requests for Cappy to sing songs, you're welcome to ask. Not a guarantee it'll sound great, but, you know.
One second.
Oh, Roden comes late to the party. Roden, we've actually been doing jokes.
Why have the chipmunks invaded?
We've been doing jokes, but all of ours have been better than yours. No, Roden. No. You got it right the first time. Jokes with you? Yeah, the audacity, they're not good. Jokes without you? That's normal.
No, Jenny, honey.
Aw. You know, you should still play it. It's a good game.
Mm-hmm. It's silly Sunday. Yeah, Rodin, I didn't know either. So just because things are out for years doesn't mean everyone knows everything. Mhm.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
It's like now that'd be sexy Sunday.
What's that? Oh God, I just saw. Uh, what the fuck was that?
What?
Thing you sent.
Hmm. I don't know. I just saw that and I thought you'd like it. I'm sorry.
Because I'm from that area. How dare you?
Uh huh.
You're fine, Rodin. I don't really get like overly thing about spoiler stuff, especially if it has been out for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, with me it depends on what it is. Like, if someone brings up a topic for something that like I know, like if it's for a series that I know someone's going through for the first time,
Mm.
or one that I know someone wants to see but just genuinely has not had a chance to sit down and watch, I will try to avoid that kind of topic. Like for example, I know Blush, you and I have talked about how you've been curious about the Owl House, but just haven't had a chance to actually watch it.
Mm.
And so I ain't gonna be like, oh my God, and the final scene of the finale when this thing happened and that character, oh my God. Like, no, that's just a dick move.
E.
It's kind of like when I was going through the MCU with my dad and he somehow managed to avoid all the spoilers from Endgame. Like, I'm sorry. I feel like if you can go,
I'm very shocked.
yeah, like some people, this is where I'm sorry. I'm split with some people because some people say like, well, it's been out for X amount of time. It's your own fault if you get spoiled because you haven't seen it. Yeah, but at the same time, you're the one who spoiled it. So you're the one at fault here. Because if it wasn't for you, then it wouldn't have been spoiled. So just say. Speaking of, I just saw Logan with him for the first time last night.
Yeah?
Specifically, his first time seeing Logan.
Do you like it?
He enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it as much as I did when I first saw it. told him, I said it's probably gonna make the beginning of Deadpool 2 make a lot more sense now.
Mm.
When he's got the music box of Logan.
Mm.
And he's like, guess what, Wolvie? I'm dying in my movie too.
Mm.
The only thing he kind of questioned was like, wait, so how the hell is he coming back for future things? Which because he's supposed to be coming back in DP3.
Mm.
And it's like, oh no, they actually explained it. This is happening before Logan. And Fox, that's technically true, but first, only if you spell it in all caps, and two, only if you do it in that kind of lettering like an ass.
Yeah.
Then it
So-
counts that it's in the a-hole.
Ew. So, I have to laugh a little bit. Because
Mm.
I am now one stage away on the pacifist run. And it's on the second island.
Mm.
Yeah, I managed to do the 2 on the third island before the friggin' ones on the second. You wanna know why?
Why?
It's the one on the second one with the fucking cars and the ducks.
Oh, I hate that one.
Yeah, because remember we were like, how are you supposed to get through this without hitting? Because they had the hole, and you have to kill the hole. Like you have to kill the
Yeah.
wall to get to the hole. No,
Yeah.
apparently, what you have to do is you have to. I'm gonna have to look up how other people have done it. Because obviously I've been using Miss Chalice, and a lot of people did it before Miss Chalice. But apparently, supposed to just go through the mouth when it's open when they're shooting the cars at you.
Hmm.
And the act of doing that, quote unquote, defeats it, but not like in a I'm actually dead now. Like you didn't kill it way.
Hmm.
So the weird thing though is from what I'm seeing, at least with the parry dash that Chalice has, freaking you still take a hit.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what do you do? Yeah. But it is what it is. Wait.
Ugh. Lars, do you think the weregoose could defeat Fluff's mutant duck? Yes. You mean Giga Duck? Yes.
Well, we've been going for a good bit today. I think we're gonna call it. And
Okay.
we'll see y'all tomorrow with more Meta Monday, where we shall
Yeah.
see what happens when there is no game. Yeah. I don't know about y'all. I'm having a grand old time with that fucking game.
That was a fun game. Well, not a
It's
game.
not a game.
Yeah. It's a fun
There is
game.
no game. God, this reminds me. I gotta
An
freaking.
experience.
I gotta get out the what the fox, because I think, and especially now that y'all have seen what it is, I think y'all will appreciate what was in the collector's edition.
Mm.
So yeah. So we will see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for joining us, and thank you for hearing me rant for a shit ton of time earlier, and then letting us tell really shitty jokes.
So shitty.
So we will see
That's our
y'all
new
later.
name.
What, Shitty Sunday?
No, Chaos Fucks. We're Chaos Fucks now.
Oh.
That's you.
Excuse me. Ooh.
Sneezies.
You're excused.
So,
Lovely.
I will see y'all tomorrow. We'll see y'all later. Thank you. Get yourself some merch, damn it. Because
Buy our stuff.
Lush worked really hard on it, and you know, you still have a very, very, very limited time to get the current VCR because it hasn't been switched over just yet. Also, because I keep forgetting to announce that I'm about to switch it over. So, I'd say we have until I leave next week, after Thursday, because I think after Thursday's stream I might switch it over real quick before I leave. So you have about a little bit less than a week to get that current VCR one, and then it'll be switched forever. Yes. So we'll see y'all then. We'll see y'all later. Ta-ta!
Bye.
Laters.